Welcome back to the channel. So we're doing the e-fuel swap on my 7.3. So I whipped me up this little bracket. I just built it quick. I didn't really think I needed to film it, but the fuel pump will go in here. You'll kind of see, and then the filters are up there. I'm gonna put everything together, and then this goes on the inside of my frame, which you'll see, and then I already drilled the holes in there and everything for that. So I'm gonna put this all together, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. So I'll go and do that. So I got this all put together now. I put the filters on there, but I will do that in a bit. So I'm just going to explain kind of how it works. So from the tank, it comes into this, into here, then it comes out, goes through the filter in this hole, comes out this one, into the pump, and then it pumps out into this filter, out of the pump into this filter, again through there goes la-di-da, through the filter, comes out this, comes out here, and then to the motor. So that's that. I'm gonna get myself some hose clamps, and then I'm gonna put all the hoses and everything on this part. So we'll just do that, and then it'll be 2 seconds. All right, so I got that done there. So it comes from the tank again into here. Arrow comes in, goes out, through the pump, out of the pump, into this filter, comes in, and then out here, and then that. So I think I'm gonna take and bolt this onto my truck now, and then I'll put these lines on there when it's bolted on. So I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll show you where it's going. So I was gonna do it on this side, because that's kind of all the videos I've seen of people do it on there, but I have the e-brake wire is there. Doesn't work anyways, so it wouldn't really matter, but if I want to hook it, I didn't know how to do it, and then I came to this side, and then I realized I could put these filters will be higher up, so it'll be like that, high up, kind of protected. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna bolt it on here, and then I'll come back and show you. So this bottom line, I'm pretty sure it's the bottom line, I'm gonna make sure comes into here, and then this one comes out, will come around, go down to the frame, and then along there to the engine. So now comes the fun part. And this is gonna be the fun part. So we gotta take this off, take these off just so I can get. I've gotten my fuel bowl out of there. There was 2 lines. These are the return lines that I undid from there. That one and this one here. It's only 2 bolts that needed to come out. One there and one there. And then these hoses, 3 hoses to cut. There, and there. 4 hoses. And this one. So I got that out, and I'm working on taking that pump out, which you want to come straight up, I guess, because there's a plunger in there that could fall down, and you don't want that happening. So you got to be pretty careful to try and pull it straight up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I just kind of forgot to mention that the fuel bowl bolts, they are 1/2 inch, and there's 2 of them. I said that. And then you cut all the lines, and it kind of just pops out of there. Then for the pump, it's got 2 10mm bolts, and then the banjo bolt, you gotta take that off too. That is a 1.25 inches, and you kind of gotta get it in there and just slowly walk it out of there. Can't really get your fingers in there unless you want to take the turbo off. I didn't want to do that. So I'm just gonna continue and I'll get it. There we go. So we got the pump out of there, and that little plunger right there. I guess it falls out. It can fall out if you're not careful. I got it, and it was all good. So now you gotta take your freeze plug and pop it in that hole. So I'm gonna go get that. And all right, so after finding out that nobody, of course, nobody has the right frost plugs for me, not even Amazon, I finally found me this guy at a local store. It's a rubber expansion plug. It'll go in that hole, and then you just tighten this up and it gets tight and blocks that hole. So I'm gonna put that on there now. And there we have it. Got that hole taken care of now finally. And so this here is the return, fuel return, and I put a new, I took this out of there. This was in there. Oh, there's hair on there. This was in there. So I took this out and I put a new, I think it was an 1/8 pipe fitting to 6 AN. And then I had this adapter on there, like that adapter, just to see if it fit. So I'll have to take that off again yet to put my hose on there. And I'm working on this side. That guy got the hose off of there. So now I just need a socket to get that off. And I'm gonna put another one of those 1/8 pipe fitting, whatever, to 6 AN. And those are the return fuel. And then the 2 in the back I have to do yet. So that's, I'm getting there. Okay, so this side, I ended up having to move my down pipe and got that one on there. Kind of see it there. Kind of a pain because you can't really see it. And then this one, I got like that, and the hose is gonna have to just come up around kind of, and then down through there somehow. I'll figure it out here in a little bit, but I'm gonna be done for the day. But we're getting there. Pretty soon it'll be done, hopefully. I think the hardest part has been done here, so yep, I'm gonna be done for the day, and you'll see me in 2 seconds again. All right, so I hadn't recorded for a while, although this is all in the same video, but I finally got that line in the back connected, coming to here, and then this line, let's get some light there, this line here, I had an ordeal with that one. That's a story for another day. Anyways, I ended up taking the 45 that was in there. Well, let's just tell you, it broke on me when I was trying to get this line on there. I tried just turning it a little bit and it broke inside there right flush, so I ended up having to get a pipe extractor and getting it, and it's very tight in here because of this, nothing fit. So I finally got it out, and then I was able to find this fitting, which was just barely able to fit in there. And then I got a 1/8 pipe thread with a swivel to a 6AN, and now I was able to finally get that all tightened up and everything to there. So that's all done into there, and then I have the Y, the 6AN Y that's going there, and this is the feed line. So it's feeding all the way down through, down to the pump. So now I just got to do that line, and then that one right down there, you can see it there, right there. I'm gonna end up, I have to take that out yet because I want to put some pipe sealer or thread sealer on there. I don't know if you need to or not, but I'm going to. And those are the return lines, so I gotta take that one out and put that sealer on it. I did this one already, so that's all good. And yeah, I'll just do that now. But yeah, that back one was quite the pain. It was a couple days that took me to do, but I finally got it. And we're back on track now, so yeah. So yeah, I gotta do I'll just get to it. There's no need explaining all kinds of stuff now. Let's just get to it. All right, so here we go. I got everything, my regulators on. I put this harness I took off of the fuel bowl, and you need to plug this back in, and see down here, right behind this cable, there's another little plug you need to plug in. And then off of the only other thing that you'll want to use is this, which is the fuel bowl heater. It's the keyed on, so that's gonna hook up to my I have this here. My pump is grounded over on the frame, and this comes from the positive, and then it goes into the relay. I got this relay that goes, this is actually going to go into my cab and come out. So it's gonna go into the cab, and I have it on a switch just for otherwise when you turn your key on, your pump is just gonna go once that. So I'm putting it on a switch, and then this switch goes back to through this. I have a 20 amp fuse in there through the relay, and I'll maybe put a diagram here somewhere, wherever, of how I did that. So yeah, I guess I could I'll put a diagram too, but the red wire is the positive for that, and that comes to here. The red wire, that comes from the power of the pump. This blue wire goes to positive. Blue wire goes to positive on battery. Green wire goes to negative. And then this black wire is the one that goes to, I need to extend it, but it'll go over to that, wherever it is, this heater wire. So that's that. I think that's pretty much, and I have I checked for leaks. There was a few leaks that I figured out, and I think I got it all good now. And then I put this is for my gauge in the truck. So I just gotta maybe zip tie a few things, finish a few things off. I have it set to, I think, around 65 PSI. So I'm just putting the air conditioner back on and the alternator. I'm just gonna do that and then I'll, yeah, I'm just gonna do that and we'll come back. Weird. All right, so I got my relay mounted right there. I'm gonna get 2 new batteries yet because that one says it's sulfated or something like that. So I'll just get 2 new ones. But yeah, I got my relay here. I got it coming here, tucked in nicely there, and then the ground, I'm gonna go to this ground because there's a bunch there already anyways. So do that, and then comes around, goes like that into my cab. That's where my switch is going. You can see the second one coming from the pump into that hole to a switch, and then around here to that. And then when I turn my key on, it gets power to this. It gets the keyed on power to, this is where the heater fuel, in the fuel bowl, the heater in there. So that's, I'm coming around into there, and then yeah, it goes under there, and then kind of see it there around there and back to there. So pretty much got that all figured. I just gotta, whatever, put this on there, it's just on there. And then the same with this, gotta take the bolt off, and then I gotta do my switch, and then pretty much done. So I'll do that. So we finally got it all done. Everything's hooked up. Don't think there's any leaks. I checked and there was a couple, but I got them figured out. So let's start her up. Guess I still have to do something about all the wires, but I put my switch here, right there, for the fuel pump. Give her a start. See if she fires up. There we go. Now she's running. It's 70 PSI now. Whereas before it was at 40. Actually, like under 40. So hopefully this works out for me. So I was here editing my video, and I had an outro, but apparently I forgot to hit record. So it's not there. Anyways, we had some hiccups. We got her did, got her done. And it's running now. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. See you next time.